Even though he was forced to miss out on a few Serie A games due to the infection whose name we dare not speak, Cristiano Ronaldo is still proving to be the difference maker for Juventus. The old lady haven't had the best of starts to the new campaign, and in the Portuguese ace's absence have struggled to find any sort of consistency in front of goal. It's quite evident that despite his age, Ronaldo continues to be the team's driving force, and without him in the starting lineup, Juve tend to forget how to score goals. So far this season, Ronaldo has scored 6 goals in 4 games. During the league encounter with Lazio, the former Real Madrid man scored the opening goal, but was forced to leave the field after injuring himself. Lazio ended up scoring at the death, and throughout the game, the Bianconeri didn't look like a team that could score a second. This is Ronaldo's importance for Juventus, but it appears that something is brewing behind closed doors. As things stand, the Italian giants are dealing with the pressures of the global financial climate. With fans not allowed back inside the stadiums, every club in the world is struggling, and the same fate has befallen the reigning Italian champs. They continue to lose money every match day, and in order to avoid a fate similar to that of Barcelona, Juventus will be forced to move for austerity measures and reduce their wage bill. Ronaldo is the highest earning member of the Juventus squad, and according to rumours, there's an acceptance within the closed circle of the senior management that the club would be much better off if they offloaded their star player and made some money while they can. The 35-year-old has been linked with a move to Paris Saint-Germain, and if the French giants are willing to meet Juventus' demands, the legendary forward could be on the move once again. However, it isn't just the French giants who have been linked with the forward. According to reports in England, Manchester United are also eager to bring back their favourite former player to Old Trafford. Corriere dello Sport reports that Juventus' total spend on Ronaldo is now at £275 million, which includes the £104 million transfer fee they paid to Real Madrid and the £57 million annual wages he takes. Ronaldo has apparently boosted Juventus' ticket sales by about 17% in his first year, while the club has also made really good money from shirt sales. Moreover, due to his presence, the old lady was able to strike a financially lucrative 8-year deal with Adidas that's reportedly worth £92 million. Due to the pandemic, Juventus have not been able to make a profit from Ronaldo's presence. Moreover, Ronaldo's wages account for around 25% of the team's annual wage bill. Therefore, letting go of their star player would save the team a lot of money, and a transfer fee is also going to ease the financial stress the club is in. While speaking to reporters earlier this month, PSG sporting director Leonardo hinted at a move for the Portuguese international, while also suggesting that the French giants are one of the teams that could afford him. Today in football, we do not know what will happen. Maybe tomorrow Cristiano Ronaldo wakes up and says, "I want to go play elsewhere." Who can buy him? It's a closed circle. PSG enters this circle. Usually it's about opportunities, situations. The transfer window, we have to prepare for it, and that's what we do. We have our priorities, our lists, but something unforeseen can happen. So why is it that despite boasting the likes of Neymar and Kylian Mbappe, PSG are eager to jump at the chance to sign CR7? Well, here's the thing. Neymar's contract is set to expire in 2022, and so far the Brazilian hasn't signed fresh terms. Although the Liga and Giants are keen on tying down their marquee signing to a long-term deal, the fact that the Brazilian still dreams of returning to Barcelona one day means that the Liga and side will be forced into looking for another big name. In the world of football, nothing is guaranteed, so you can understand why PSG would make their move. Moreover, Mbappe has also not shown any signs of extending his stay at Parc des Princes. Like Neymar, his deal also expires in 2022, and with the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona and Liverpool observing things from a safe distance, the France international might have already decided what he wants to do in a year or so from now. Seeing two of the biggest players leave in the same transfer window would impact PSG severely, and in order to ensure that they have one big star in their roster, they're definitely going to take their chances on Ronaldo. The Parisians have literally moved heaven and earth to win the Champions League. They came really close last season when they lost the final to Bayern Munich, but with Ronaldo in the squad, their chances of finally winning this elusive trophy would certainly improve. Ronaldo's won a lot of trophies in Europe and beyond, and perhaps he's the final missing piece. Moreover, if they do manage to sign Ronaldo, the Parisians might even see the likes of Neymar and Mbappe stay at the club and make one more push for continental supremacy. Now, Manchester United are also eager to sign Ronaldo. They apparently did have opportunities in the past, but you know, when you have someone like Ed Woodward in the driving seat, your rumour to transfer conversion rate does tend to fall down. But here we are anyway. It seems that the Red Devils are eager to sign the player who shone for them and guided the team to so much success. At present, if you look at the United squad, there's talent for sure, but talent doesn't count for much if you don't put yourself out there, right? The current squad simply can't put any sort of consistency in its displays, and there's also a clear lack of leadership. Harry Maguire is the team captain, but the Englishman doesn't look like one, and it's in fact Bruno Fernandes who's leading the team by example. Sadly though, up front, Anthony Martial's goals have dried up and Edinson Cavani needs time to settle. Perhaps with a player like Ronaldo in the team, Solskjaer might see more goals. The Portugal international might be 35 now, but his goal scoring spree is still very remarkable. He's also proven to be quite a leader and doesn't mind giving the tough talk to his teammates if things aren't working out, and that's exactly what United need right now. Unfortunately, the chances of this happening are slim to none. This summer, the Red Devils were hotly linked with a move for Jadon Sancho from Borussia Dortmund. Ed Woodward didn't want to pay upwards of £100 million for the talented winger, and thus the club decided not to act up on their interest. If United aren't willing to pay over the odds for a young player who's still not the finished product, would they really spend £100 million on an aging player? But would the Red Devils actually make a move, or just continue to be linked with their former player and only see him join another team? We wouldn't bet anything on this move though. But there's one important discussion that we haven't had. Would it make sense for Juventus to let go of Ronaldo? Since arriving in Turin, Ronaldo's played 94 games for the Italians, scored 71 goals and provided 19 assists. Of course his scoring numbers have gone down a little, but even then, his current rate is pretty phenomenal. Do the Bianconeri boast any other player who can match his numbers? To be fair, there aren't a lot of players who have the ability to score as freely as the veteran forward. This season, a Ronaldo-less Juventus have struggled for goals. Against Barcelona they were abject, and even though Alvaro Morata scored goals that were ruled offside, would something like that happen to Ronaldo? The Portuguese is a very intelligent forward who marks his runs perfectly and is always at the right place at the right time. Down the left wing, Federico Chiesa's displays have been promising, but at his age, you can't expect the youngster to become the team's driving force. The former Fiorentina man needs time, and perhaps continuing to play with Ronaldo would only make him a better player. But this is a Juventus side in transition, and one day they will have to move on from veterans such as Ronaldo, Leonardo Bonucci and Giorgio Chiellini. The process has already begun, and maybe Pirlo is also looking to stop their over-reliance on the Portugal star. Ronaldo, on the other hand, arrived in Turin expecting to play a role in guiding Juventus to that elusive Champions League title. However, that hasn't happened, and at this stage in his career, the free-scoring forward might also be running out of patience. Although he's won a lot in Europe, the fire inside Ronaldo hasn't died out, and the legendary forward wants to win the trophy one more time before he leaves Europe or simply hangs up his boots. At PSG, he might have a good chance of winning the trophy. The Parisians have a very good squad, and had they faced any team other than Bayern in the Champions League final, they might have won. Now, just think about the prospect of an attacking trio boasting Neymar, Mbappe and Ronaldo. Imagine the amount of goals these three men would be scoring in France and in Europe. This would be a scary, scary prospect for even the best teams in the continent. With Ronaldo at PSG, the chances of conquering Europe go up, while the player himself would be guaranteed a much better sending off as a champion of Europe one last time.